Hey Rob, good to see you today. Did some really good work in the session this morning. Just want to go over a couple of areas that we discussed during that session. You said to me that your ball flight kept going long and left all the time. One of the areas that we highlighted that can cause that was the amount of rotation or flipping of your forearms during impact. You can see clearly on this video on the left hand side, as we take you down into impact, you can see just as you're approaching impact and just after there's a big movement there of your forearms rotating or over rotating, just to close that club face down and drag that ball over to the left hand side. You can see now as your ball is just taking off there, just left of your target. So as we discussed, a little bit less rotation or a feeling that you're holding your forearms open to impact will keep the club face a little bit squarer for a little bit longer and allow that ball to fly much straighter down the target line. The other area that we discussed was your swing plane. We'll just pop a line up. We was having a look at your swing plane and your takeaway. We assessed that during your takeaway you have quite a wristing movement which takes the club backwards and on the inside. As we take you up against that line, you can see that the angle of the club face there is fairly flat. So again, in that position, it should be somewhere along this line here. The angle of your club should be pointing down to that ball to target line. So we show you an example of that on Luke Donald. You can see there how his shaft is pointing down to that ball to target line. As we take him up a little bit further, his left arm again is at the same angle. For yourself, that line is a little bit too flat. Which is causing you, when delivering the club into that golf ball, for the club to get a little bit behind you and too much on the inside, which again is relating to the over rotation of your club face to impact. So we gave you a couple of drills there to work on with your takeaway, making it more of a one-piece takeaway and not quite so risky, which would allow you to get into a similar position with your hands a little bit higher up and the club face pointing down to your ball to target line a little bit better, a little bit like Luke Donald is there on the right hand side, which would allow you to deliver the club into the ball much more consistently, allowing a much more of a natural rotation of your forearms to keep that ball much straighter down your target line, without any feelings that you've got to flip your wrist or over rotate those forearms to try and keep it straight on target. If you do under rotate your forearms or feel you're holding your rotations off and you're still swinging a little bit flat, the tendencies are you may get a few shots pushed out to the right hand side. So ideally you want to work on both those drills to deliver the club naturally from a better swing plane and a more natural rotation to keep the ball on line of your target. So if you keep on working on those drills that we've given you, if you need any help in the meantime, just give me a call or send me an email. But on the other hand, I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Good luck with it.